Hey everyone, this is Lonk. I'm playing right now in the Heartbreaker Bash. Sorry for a bit of a late start. I wasn't sure if I was going to stream this or not, but um, anyway, my opponent is Fiddler. Looks like he's going with his orange-yellow Aztec Control. What we did was we each listed 3 different decks, and then the opponent gets to ban one deck before you start gameplay. So I am doing red-orange, red-green mid-range. My opponent is doing Aztec Control, green-yellow, and I forget what the third one is, but I banned the green-yellow control because I feel that has the worst matchup against my decks, and he banned my red-green deck, which is fair. So, yeah, sorry, you're kind of hopping a little bit late here, but... So, I don't know if this is going to be an interesting broadcast, because I'm kind of in competitive mode. Not going to be in the teachy, preachy, excitable Lonk mode, so it's going to be a little more subdued, a little more quiet probably. But, I can get in for 2. What do I burn though? I think Armageddon Angel can go. No, I probably should burn a red, because eventually I'm going to want to play the Wyvern. But actually, I think Wyvern itself can go, because we have 2 of them. I think I just pumped this up. Take out the Recruiter. And for 2. Play out another Eager Recruit. And let's say go. So we're off to a pretty good start. Even if they have the Misanthropy, I think we'll be okay. Sign of Pride, sure. It's going to put a kink in our plans a little bit, but overall not bad. I think what we can do is get in for 2. I think I need that double red for next turn, so I think the Shopworn Bull can go. Then I think I'll just play out the wings. Eat this. Hit that for 4. Get in for 2. Say go. Alright, so even if they have Misanthropy, I think we'll be in pretty good shape. I mean, I can always throw out a Recruit token next turn. Alright, Seal of Exile, so there go both my wings. So they're another turn away from playing Misanthropia. Alright, they turn their wall into Sign of Pride. That's probably a good move on their part. I think I just burned one of the Iron Bellies. I kind of want the Seal of Exile. Yeah, I think one of the Iron Bellies can go. I mean, I have another one I can use. Let's get in for 2. Play out Magnetar. Take that out. Pass the turn. So then, if I win with this deck, I have to use my other deck, which is Purple-Green Control. If my opponent loses, they can replay the same deck, or they can use their other one. Alright, they're going to exile my other Magnetar, so... Usually these decks only run about 2 Seal of Exile, so I don't know how many they actually have, but let's go for 2 more. I don't want to play Parry at the Gates just yet. I think right now it's just Iron Belly Wyvern. opponent down to 11. Getting a couple recruits.
Do we have a mission? Do we have a mission?
I think actually burn the Seal of Exile because we have the Sign of Pride. We have the Armageddon Angel. So let's get in. We also have to be careful because they do have the whatchamacallit, the Wonder Drug. I'd be very surprised if they didn't have one, because this deck always seems to have one. That's Celia. Alright, we can take her out this turn. So what we do, we play Sign of Pride. Play out the Pride of Place token. But I think what we also do is burn Perry at the Gates. Play out a Dark Passenger here. Take out Zelia. It's a Strigoi Pup. It's going for 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. They're down to 3. So we still have what looks to be... No, we won't quite have lethal. But even if they have Wonder Drug, they can also heal themselves. The opponent quit, so they didn't have it. So we won game 1. So now I gotta switch decks here. Use purple-green control. You'll be hearing more about the purple-green control deck soon. It's actually pretty sweet. Purple-green have a lot of nice synergies. So then we have to go here. We have to challenge them again. Let me just double check and make sure. Get purple-green control. So I don't want to go with the wrong deck. I don't want to have to... So challenge Fiddler. I think whatever deck you choose will have a chance. I know I've beaten Aztec Control with this before. Not bad. It's a decent little opening hand. Alright, first thing I do, I think, is burn Wake the Bones. Yeah, Kolobok. I mean, that's a challenge for me. So it looks like our opponent switched up decks. I forget what the third one they have is. I can look real quick on my laptop. Looks like red-orange mid-range, so alright, they're going the red-orange route as well. I think this deck can do fine against it. Burn the Perfect Raid. Put out Battle Chef.
The perfect ingredients.
Pass the turn. Alright, we're getting off to a really good start here. We'll burn Iku Turso. Get in for 2. Play out the Shinobi of Smoke.
Sweet like smoke.
Pass the turn. Next turn we'll draw 2. Alright, that's Lion Belly Wyvern. So that'll be a trade, that's fine. So we have 2 copies of Detain. I don't think we need both, so we'll burn 1. Play out my Gambion.
Do you seek wisdom?
We don't have the mana for Pentacle, unfortunately. So I think I'm just going to take the heavy. Just keep up the pressure on the opponent. Alright, we'll pass the turn. And Pentacle would be sweet, especially with the Gambion. But fortunately, I think I just want to keep up the pressure. So heavy is just fine. Right, they burn. Screaming Goat. Right, they make a 1-for-1 trade. This deck is okay with those kinds of trades. Let's get in for 2 more. On the Night Hag. Play out the heavy.
Covering fire!
Let's say go. In 2 turns we can play Short Stag, get back a Shinobi or a Gambion. So even without ramping in this game, I think we're in pretty good shape. And that's Magnetar, sure. I don't think I want to do anything here. Well, next turn we can put out a Short Stag. I think we're just going to burn the Detained so we can get the Short Stag. It may be a mistake in the end, but we'll find out. Because if the opponent's going to race with this, I mean, we're pretty much ahead, but Red Orange mid-range, they can come back quick with all the rush minions. There's a Magnetar, sure. Let's go recruit. That's a Sword Saint, so we already have armor 1 on it, but regen 1 would be nice. It'd be extra tough to take out. And we could get a point of health back. What I think I'm going to do is I'm going to play the Sword Saint. Well, I have to burn the Sword Saint. Because I don't have double purple, so never mind lifelink, but we'll just put out a Walk Shield. Let's get in for 2. And then I don't have enough mana to play Short Stag, but at the same time, I'm kind of worried that they may have the, whatchamacallit, the Armageddon Angel. Hey, that's Wings of Abaddon. They gotta pump that up to be able to do enough damage. They hit their power, so those will trade. If I draw purple, I can play a Perfect Raid. Wipe both those out.
Do we have a mission?
Alright, Pinnacle Flavors, that can get burned. Play out Perfect Raid. Zap their board. Can't attack with it yet, of course, so we'll pass the turn. They may have a Sealed Exile or something like that. That's fine. Stairway to Hades, okay. Panic Raider. Not going to deal any damage to my Perfect Raid because of the armor. Yeah. I made a little bit of a mistake. I don't want to mock him. So let's blast that away. Going for 6. And do I just want to play short stag, get something back? I think I do. I think I just play short stag. Back to heavy. And the opponent concedes, so I'm 1-0 so far. So don't know if I'm going to record anything else, but yeah, that's what it looks like in competitive gameplay. We beat red-orange, we beat a couple of really good decks, so I'm happy with that. Things went really well. So I got to go on the Battle FY, report it, so yeah, thanks for joining. I don't know if I'll put this up. Not that you'll hear me say that if I don't, but yeah, that's what it looks like in a tournament. So 1-0 so far. Hope I do well the rest of the day. So you guys take care of yourselves. I'll see you next time.